Welcome to the channel, welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we talk about anything Big Hero 6. That's right, visuals, we talking now with a joke. If you're new to the channel and you go, why did he say that? It's just a shitty little meme that I find funny, okay. What's happening for this week's Pokemon Thursday visuals? Well, I do something over on Comic Book Wednesday, or Superhero Wednesday I should say, sorry, where I give comic book reviews, and I've had a comic book of the Pokemon variety in my possession for quite a while now. I can't talk at all. I've had this beautiful Pokemon comic in my possession for ages now. I haven't got a completed set or anything. It was actually quite hard to find genuine Pokemon comic books back in there, but I remember about fucking hell, 15 or so years ago, something like that. I wanted to come out of my local comic book store, and this little bad boy was there. And he said, would you like this? I know you like Pokemon. I was like, I'd fucking definitely take it off your hands. Now, if I remember correctly, Wabooski, because I haven't opened it in so long, Electric Pikachu Boogaloo. I'm pretty sure this is like a issue 1 of part 3 of the adventure or some shit like that. I'm fairly certain, I could be wrong. We'll have a look because we're going to crack it open in a sec. So it's not going to so much be the story review. I thought it'd be quite cool because some of you hardcore Pokemon fans of the channel, it's such an OG comic as well. Look at that, 1999. Oh yeah, 1995, sorry, 1996, 1998, Nintendo Creatures Game Freak. Trademarks from Nintendo, I think this was actually 1999. Some of you hardcore visuals and Pokemon fans of the channel, I think you'll appreciate some of the artwork and stuff in this because it shows the OG Pokemon artwork and what they used to look like. You know, obviously Pikachu looking like that, and we see some crazy Venusaur, Bulbasaur shenanigans, I think, in this, if I remember correctly. So I just wanted to flick through and just, oh, Jesus Christ, you can tell I forgot all about that advert on the back. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, straight away, does it have that old comic book smell? Oh, forgot, look at this visuals, look at that, as soon as you open up, can you see that? Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, and Pikachu. I'm your Venusaur. Yeah, it's there. Part 3, number 1, Pokemon Electric Pikachu Boogaloo. Story art by Toshiro Ono. Based on the animated series by Tenekazu Ishihara and Satoshi Tajiri. Oh, that's so beautiful. But yeah, if I remember correctly, it's just basically a case of Bulbasaur and, yeah, as our story begins, our heroes are stopping over in a small town to build up their cash reserves. And Pikachu and Bulbasaur are off for a walk. So it's a case of Ash needs to come and do some shenanigans as Bulbasaur and Pikachu. And they're just going to go off on a little adventure. And as we're going along, we bump into, if you can see, we bump into loads of other little Bulbies. And shenanigans place, and Team Rocket come, well, there's Team Rocket, yeah, Team Rocket come, and some fuck up shenanigans happens. That's basically what the story is. But this one's a pretty cool story because, oh, look how cute that Bulbasaur down there looks. Because it involves a story of an ancient Venusaur spirit. And I'm quite glad I got this comic because, you know, Venusaur's my favourite starter of all time. And what's also cool is when the Pokemon go off their adventure together, they have dialogue between each other. Like here's two Bulbasaurs saying there, you're a big fibber, it's true, every word. Two Bulbasaurs quite literally saying, bah, 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 bah. They're actually talking. And this is where we see the introduction of Team Rocket doing whatever it is they're doing, and what dialogue have they got. And afterwards, we'll all go out to Vermilion City for pizza. I hear a great new pizza parlour just opened there. So Team Rocket's still loving their food. So yeah, the Bulbasaurs and Pikachu are off. They bump into an Ivysaur and a couple of other Bulbasaurs. They come out this big great tree, and they see it. We'll get to it. Where else? There is a Pidgeotto in here somewhere. I'm certain of it. There we go. Look at that beautiful little Pidgeotto down there. Look how fucking old school they look. Such the basic, simplistic designs, but they look great. There's all of them doing some weird side-eye shenanigans, actions. But again, they're just talking about this ancient spirit. And a big Venus was like, I saw it once, I swear to God. And all of a sudden, boom, this big, crazy behemoth spirit. They all start laughing. Look how much they're laughing and absolutely adoring it. It could be that maybe, just maybe, the spirit does exist. It is really real. Maybe I should ask it to grant me a wish. And the Team Rocket are like, oh my God, there's this big Venusaur thing, granting wishes and whatnot. But then, as you can imagine, kaboom! Venusaur, Jesse, James, Weezing and Arbok just being their big eye dickhead themselves. But for a good while, a good portion of the story, it purely is just this big Venusaur spirit. Ash does come back into, oh, look at that. Mr. Mime, National Bank. He does come back into it, and we see Clefairy in space. But we see a nice little happy ending at the end there, because now we go on to the next story, Clefairy in space. Well, it's the next sort of part. Because if I remember correctly, it's 2 stories wrapped into one. And again, this weird little ship crashes now. We're in this crazy, weird, little, beautiful, very crisp and clear Jigglypuff down there. I like that. And these Clefairies pop out. Everyone thought it was the Team Rocket, but it's not. The Clefairies have come out this little spaceship. And it's because this little girl here, I can't find her name, she went to go see a film or something. Yeah, Clefairy in space. She went to go see a film, and there's some characters that look mysteriously, which, because they are, Brock, Misty, and Ash. And the story's playing out in real life. And now, if I remember, there is a weird Clefairy. There, look at that. Look at that haunting. That'll haunt your nightmares. If you like a Clefairy on your team or whatever, you won't like it now. It's scary. And it's just, they really talk about the film. And this one, they go on adventures with the actual real-life event that the Clefairy crash landing has just happened. And again, as you can imagine, Team Rocket come down. Look at that sand shrew. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I thought it would be quite cool just to show you visuals, the artwork. I feel like you guys would appreciate seeing this. It's just me flicking through pages on a video. But yeah, this is the second. I keep saying I'm back. Yeah, there's a big old badass golem at the top there. I just really want to show you guys the Pokemon, because the story to this one, it's not exactly stellar. It's nothing fantastic. It's more the artwork. Very old school anime comic book style shit. Fuck it, look how scary and scaly that Arbok is. Arbok looks terrifying in this as well. To be fair, that first original page with Bulbasaur at the front looks scary. We do get a very iconic moment. Oh, there it is, there it is. We see Ash come running in. He's like, oh yeah, ka-chow, son, I'll kick you up, I'll fuck you up. And Jesse just full on kneeing him. But then he gets his own back and hits a girl, which is just, you know, okay. And Team Rocket's plans are foiled and spoiled and done and dusted. Jiggly comes at the end. Jiggly saves the day, but what happens to everybody? They fall asleep. That's a typical Jigglypuff shenanigans. But at the end, the girl gets all these Clefairies in the world. Well, probably not in the world, but you know. And we find little shards of Moonstone, and that's about it. And away we go. Oh, Pokemon is now a trading card game. Collect, trade, and play with your friends. Look at that visuals. OG Gyarados. Wow, I wish I was back in the 90s so bad. Yeah, sorry visuals. I don't know if that was a bit weird and shitty or not. I didn't really review it, did I? I just, like I said, I really want to show you the artwork. I can't get over that first page. That's what I absolutely adore. I fucking love that. If I had a couple of these comics, I'd probably pull that out and get that put in a frame, because it's so beautiful. At the minute, it stays in this little plastic wallet in the Pokemon cabinet case. I love it so much. But visuals, that was Pokemon Electric Pikachu Boogaloo. Comic book review. I need to remember that for the title. Somewhat comic book review. Visuals. I mean, I'm willing to do this again properly if you want. I don't mind uploading this, getting some review back, maybe just deleting it and doing it again. And we'll actually take a look at the artwork properly, because hopefully you got a good enough look. And you saw plenty, and you could see what I was trying to get. Like I said, I really just wanted to show you guys the artwork. That's what I really think was absolutely beautiful about this comic. Anything to do with old school OG Pokemon, I'm so nostalgic for. It quite literally is one of my mental happy places. I've got St. James's Park and OG Pokemon stuff. But there we have it, visuals. Pokemon Electric Boogaloo, Pikachu Boogaloo comic book review. Let me know in the comments below anything you want to let me about this video. Hopefully it was decent enough for you. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. I just thought that'd be quite fun. But we'll just keep being you and keep on keeping on.